Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in and get cozy in the nice, warm Career Academy Gymnasium on the north end of Waterbury, Connecticut, as we are set for a high-powered varsity boys matchup between the visiting Greyhounds of Naugatuck High School and the host Spartans of Waterbury Career Academy. Hello and welcome into the DET Sports Media broadcast booth. I'm Dave Woodruff, happy to have you here as we get ready for these two teams to do battle. We'll start with the visiting Greyhounds sitting at 5-9 on the season. Unfortunately, losers of 2 of their last 3 games, 3 of their last 5, but starting to find some traction on offense, led by senior guard Eliza Pena with 16.4 points per game on the season, and Aaron Sheehan, who just scored a season-high 27 this past Tuesday in a loss versus Berlin. They'll take on the home Spartans from Career Academy, who are having troubles of their own, losing 2 of their last 3 games, coming in with a record of 7-3. So you can imagine how that record looked just over a week ago. They're led by senior Jeremiah Williams. He looks to right the ship with the rest of his crew coming in, trying to defend home court. This should have been the second of a 2-game homestand. Unfortunately, the cold weather forced them to Platt, where they lost their last game 54-51 in a road loss in Meriden. But we are just moments away from the start of this matchup. We'll do the intros, come back with the starting lineups, and get you ready for some Waterbury High School basketball. This is DET Sports Media on YouTube.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waterbury Career Academy for tonight's basketball matchup between the visiting Naugatuck Greyhounds and your Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. Prior to the game, we'd like to remind all spectators that the CIAC and NVL require us to maintain high standards of sportsmanship and appropriate conduct toward players, other spectators, and officials. Also, student athletes must support a positive and encouraging environment in all aspects of the game, while maintaining the values of integrity, respect, cooperation, and honesty. Thank you. At this time, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Greyhounds. Number 1, Aaron Sheehan. Number 24, Malachi Simon Smith. Number 30, Owen Massacott. Number 12, Elias Smalls. And number 41, Eliza Pena. Before we read the Spartans starting lineup tonight, we'd just like to give a little welcome back to Jody Burns, who was part of our program for 8 years, including a state championship and back-to-back NVL titles. Thank you, Coach Burns. Welcome back. And now for your Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. Number 3, senior forward, Keewan Petaway. Number 11, senior forward, Zaire Moreno. Number 2, junior forward, Makai Weaver. Number 30, senior forward, Dylan Rossi. And number 4, senior guard, number 4, Jeremiah Williams.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the DET Media Broadcast booth. Starting lineups for both teams. For Naugatuck, Elias Pena, Aaron Sheehan, Elias Smalls, Owen Massacott, and Isaiah Smith. For the visiting Greyhounds, and meanwhile for the Career Academy Spartans, their starting 5 is Keewan Petaway, Jeremiah Williams, Zaire Moreno, Dylan Rossi, and Makai Weaver to round out the starting 5 for both teams. Meanwhile, the boys in black and white, the officials, Scott Gura and Anthony Bagnoli, will get us ripping and ready to go as the teams take the floor and pick their respective sides. Naugatuck in the visiting maroon with white lettering and numbering. And meanwhile, Career Academy in their home whites with gold numbers and black trim. Officials to the front court, and we are off and underway. Tip 1 by the Greyhounds of Naugatuck, and Pena comes the other way, quickly dishes it off, and we have a jump ball to start things off. So quick turnover the other way, and coming back towards us will be Career Academy with their first possession 9 seconds into the game. Crossing half court is Williams. Williams waits for the offense to run. Man-to-man for the Greyhounds. Pesky defense waits up top as Rossi receives it and now hands it off. Long three ball is up and in. Jeremiah Williams gets started early with the three ball, and that's the first points of the game to break the seal 90 seconds in as Naugatuck now comes back the other way. As quickly rising up, trying to answer, no good was Pena, and the senior Rossi rips down the board and gets it down to Williams, who pushes back the other way with Pena guarding. Now Naugatuck averaging 56 points per game as we have a travel on the drive, a little antsy on the take, and we'll go the other way, but Naugatuck averaging 56 points per game. Only problem with that, they're giving up 56 points per game as well. A clean nothing. So Naugatuck now with it, crossing the timeline is Pena. Dishes it off, pump fake, drive in, kick. Now going baseline, drive and takes the contact, no foul call, gets his own miss. And puts it in is Elias Smalls with the first bucket of the game for the Greyhounds. And he cuts the early lead to 1 for Career Academy. Naugatuck still waits in man. Pesky defense they have. Now a fall away, mid-range misses. There by Williams, and Naugatuck quickly back the other way. Taken on the trees, and it's rejected off the glass. And it's picked up. Quickly back the other way come the Spartans. Pulling it back out as Petaway tries to fit it in. Does. Nice hesitation. Had a layup, but dished it up, and now we have a foul underneath. That foul going on Smalls, his first on the team. Foul occurred on the floor, so we'll have a baseline out of bounds. But man, inside. Moreno, if he would just go up with that, had an easy layup. But instead dishes it and they inbound it, Moreno with it. Now gets it over to Petaway. Petaway waits up top, and he waits. Williams now takes it way up top. Shot clock at 20. Plenty of time to reset. Now a drive, left-hand layup is in for Kwan Petaway, his first bucket of the night, and the lead is back up to 3. As now Pena back the other way with it, sets up his offense as Career Academy waits back in a man-to-man defense. Switch, now Pena drives, loses control of it, looking for a call, couldn't get it. Breakaway, nobody back, and a hammer down there for Matt Kai Weaver with the throwdown. That extends the lead to 5 for the Spartans. Slowly back the other way is Sheehan. As now Naugatuck pulls it back. 2 men in the same spot. Now waiting out is Massacott. Massacott to the corner. Pena tries to whip a pass, but it's deflected out of bounds. It'll stay this way with the Greyhounds. 14 on the shot clock as they retain possession underneath. Pena looking to inbounds, throws it up top. Receives a screen, gets it back. Pena jab steps, 10 on the shot clock. Now makes his move, goes middle, drives right. Pump fake, throws it to the corner, 5 on the shot clock. They pull it out, steal, bad pass. Williams, one man to beat, and he rises up and buries the bucket. Timeout on the floor for the Greyhounds as they look to talk things over, as this lead has ballooned to 7. Just about halfway through the first period, 9-2 Spartans. As we have a 30-second timeout, we'll stick right here with you as a balanced attack for the Spartans early on. Williams with 5 early ones. And meanwhile, on the other side, Elias Smalls for the Greyhounds, only 1 on the board for them, as they have as many field goals as fouls do the Greyhounds, as they need to pick things back up, but this team, scrappy, don't give up on them quite yet. But Career Academy coming off a loss, losing 2 of their last 3, their last game being a loss to Platt on the road. It was supposed to be a home game, but the cold moved the game to Meriden, as now Naugatuck will inbound it. But Career Academy averaging 62.5 points per game this season as they show some token pressure up top as Naugatuck whips it around. And Career Academy giving up 52.5 points per game as Williams shadowing Pena, the leading scorer for Naugatuck, as now Naugatuck makes a move, another deflection steal, and another breakaway for the Spartans. Up and going, missing the layup there was Williams. Too much English on it, and now quickly back the other way come the Greyhounds. Inside amongst the trees, drive and kick. Pena, long arcing three, no good. And we have a foul underneath on the board. And we'll see who it's on. So Williams picks up his first foul, team's first. Pena will inbound it underneath for the Greyhounds. As he gets it in, and now they work it around the horn. Pena gets open, and looks like we have another whistle and an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. That offensive foul was by number 1, Aaron Sheehan.
So Sheehan picks up his first, team's second on the Greyhounds, and Williams will walk it up for the Spartans, looking to crack double figures for the team on this possession. Rossi fakes the handoff, now hands it back off to Petaway. Petaway kicks it out, pump fake, Williams, and now he waits. Shot clock at 18, plenty of time, looking to run their offense. Gets it inside to Rossi on the mismatch, dribbles in, leaves the layup short, gets his own miss, hook shot is up and in. So Dylan Rossi with the bucket, and the lead is 9, 11-2 with 3:37 to go first quarter. Now Naugatuck in their offense, man-to-man defense still for the Spartans. Naugatuck looking to find some answers, cold start for them. Although it's not really the shots that aren't falling, they aren't even getting shots up. As another deflection for Career Academy. Battle for the ball, bodies hit the floor, and we have another jump ball right in front of the Spartans bench. Possession arrow favors the Greyhounds, so we'll stay right here. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Naugatuck inbounds right in front of the Spartans bench. As inbounding it is Isaiah Smith. So he gets it into the leading scorer, Pena. Dangerous pass up top to Sheehan. So now they play catch up top. Shot clock at 2. I don't think they realize it. And that's a shot clock violation on Naugatuck. And Career Academy will take possession back, already leading 9, 11-2 early first quarter. As now inbounds it. Williams waits, gets the screen from Rossi. Rossi rolls but doesn't get it. Up top with it is Petaway as he waits. And their offense almost turned over. Williams now with it. Checked tightly by Pena as now he gets it over to Moreno. Moreno makes his move. Nice hesitation, drive, and in. Moreno on the board for the first time. That's that's the entire starting 5 in the score sheet for the Spartans. The lead is 11. It's now a corner 3 ball. Naugatuck up and in on the answer. There is Malachi Kinchin, the freshman guard who just checked in the game with the 3 ball, trying to keep Naugatuck in this game. Now whipping a pass over to Rossi. Williams gets the screen, races to the other side of the court, tries to float it up but lost control. Rossi gets it back. 13 on the shot clock. And now with 3 balls up, no good, can't answer. Shot clock resets, offensive rebound. Another offensive rebound, off glass, no good. Pena with the board, and quickly back the other way he comes. Numbers for the Greyhounds, he'll take it himself, takes the contact, and one. Elizer Pena, first bucket of the night for him, as he'll head to the free throw line for a chance at an and one.
His first, team's first.
So Weaver with his first foul, second on the team for the Spartans, as Rodriguez checks in for the Spartans, as well as Alex Turner, the junior swingman for the Spartans. Couple of substitutions. We'll get the names as they come to you for the Greyhounds, as the free throws up and no good for for Pena, who missed it. Normally a good free throw shooting team are the Greyhounds, but 0 for 1 tonight. Crossover move, pull-up jumper, up and rattles in is Jeremiah Williams for his 3rd bucket of the night. He's up to 7, as now Pena makes another move quickly back the other way, and he's starting to heat up for his 2nd bucket of the night in as many minutes. Just over a minute to play, first quarter. The lead for the Spartans is 6. Pick and roll. Rossi, nice catch and finish. Dylan Rossi, nice assist from Alex Turner on the pick and roll. Sorry, that was Rodriguez on the assist. As now Pena looking to eat, puts up a nice pull-up jumper. So another bucket for Pena. That's his third. He's up to 6, lead back to 6, 48 seconds to go. First quarter, Williams with it. Hands it off. Now wide open, 3 balls up and good. Anthony Rodriguez with the bucket, and the lead is up to 9 with 34 seconds to go. First quarter, can't hold for the last shot. Pena will try to pull up the 3 and airballs it. But an offensive rebound for the Greyhounds. No shot clock reset, it's at 23. Greyhounds plenty of time to reset as Pena gets it back up top. He waits, tries to get a screen as he's checked about 5 feet away from Rodriguez. Now he gets it up top, his own Rodriguez with it as they play catch, get into their offense. Nice slip inside and a nice dish from Smalls. And the shot is up and in! Is Jeremiah Williams with the buzzer-beating 3 to end the first quarter. And that will count. So Kinchin with the layup, he got 2 to cut the lead to 7. But then Jeremiah Williams with the 3 ball to beat the buzzer at the end of the first quarter, and that's where we stand. Spartans 23 and the Greyhounds 13. We'll take a quick break and come back for the start of the second quarter. This is DET Sports Media. Welcome back inside the DET Sports Media broadcast booth. As we have a good one brewing right now, 23-13. The Career Academy Spartans with the lead, led by Jeremiah Williams, their normal leading scorer, 10 points in the first frame for Jeremiah. Meanwhile, Eliza Pena, leading scorer for the Greyhounds, has 6. And he's leading the way for them tonight as they trail by 10 as we are underway. Turner crossover, pull up 3 ball, back iron, no good. And Rodriguez gets the offensive board. Now Turner back with it, Rodriguez calls him off. Career Academy with it up top. Rodriguez makes a move inside, tries to float it up right hand, gets some contact, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2.
That foul was on number 20, Isaiah Smith, his first, team's first.
So Isaiah Smith, first foul, first on the team in this second quarter. And how the fouls work is it's no more 7 fouls and then 10 fouls, 1 and 1, as the first free throw is up and good for Rodriguez, who's up to 4 on the night, chance to make it 5. But the fouls reset at the end of every quarter, as now the second free throw up and rattles out, no good. And Naugatuck back the other way. Pena, like a race car, gets it poked away, out of bounds, stays here, and he leaps over the defender who was trying to draw the offensive foul. But it'll stay here for Naugatuck as that was poked away by Rodriguez. But the fouls reset at the end of every quarter. So 5 fouls is the bonus, and it's 2 shots at that time. And it resets every quarter. Naugatuck now with it. Up top with it is Kinchin, who's up to 5 for the Greyhounds, who's come on strong in the last few games. Is now pulling it, hoisting it from 3, and burying it is Aaron Sheehan for his first bucket of the night. It's a 3 ball, and that cuts into the lead, makes it 8. Career Academy now with it. Pick and roll game, bobbles it, and Naugatuck comes away with the steal, chance to cut into this lead. Numbers if they hurry, drives in, takes it himself, and buries the layup through contact. That was Elias Smalls with the bucket. Nothing small with that take, rising up and jumping over to the defender through the contact, and the lead is 6. So Naugatuck not going anywhere. His Career Academy back the other way into their offense. Rodriguez picks up his dribble, nearly loses it. And now a poke away, a fight for it, and it goes off the knee of Naugatuck, off of Sheehan, who was fighting for that steal. And it'll stay with Career Academy, but the shot clock did not reset. And wait a second, hold on. So they call a foul on Rossi on the push, on the loose ball foul. So shot clock resets, possession changes, and Naugatuck with possession now. Side out right in front of the Spartans bench with 6.5 to play, second quarter. Pena with it. As now Sheehan receives. Back to Pena. Pena, pull-up jumper long off the back iron. And now another offensive board, but a stumble and a turnover. And Smalls can't hold on to it. And the Spartans will come back the other way. Backcourt pressure, but Williams comes away with it. Checked tightly by Pena, all over him. Refs letting him play. Nice pass inside, and he lays it in. Zaire Moreno's second bucket of the night, lead back up to 8. It's now Sheehan looking to get cooking, driving. We have a call. We have some hands on the check on the drive. And Kwan Petaway picks up the foul there. His first, team's second, 3 away from the bonus. Still with 6:02 to play. Fresh shot clock for the Greyhounds as Sheehan receives the inbounds. Now they're into their offense, driving middle, nowhere to go, turns it over, bad pass. But it's given right back, Sheehan picks it up. Shot clock reset, so 33 to go, and hold on. The officials will talk about it, and they will put the shot clock back to its pre-steal spot. That should be about 25 seconds, and that's where they'll put it. So we'll have a underneath inbounds for Naugatuck, trailing now by 8, 26-18, 5:46 to play. As Pena will receive the ball underneath, and the count starts. Now the inbound, another dangerous pass. They work it around the horn, and now another dribble off the foot. Pena retrieves it and resets, 16 to shoot. Pena checked by Rodriguez. Rodriguez fights through the screen. Good defense there. Now a low pass, Euro step up inside through contact. No good on the layup, but a foul inside. So Smalls heads to the free throw line for a pair. Jeremiah Williams picks up his second, third on the team. And with 5:27 to go in the first half, Elias Smalls will head to the free throw line. No, excuse me. Elias Smalls will not head to the free throw line. The foul is on the floor. And now Pena will inbound it over the top, turns it over. Petaway, one man to beat. Sloppy dribbling, tries to put some English on it off a couple of hands, but gets his own miss. Now we have a jump ball, quick whistle there. Quick whistle on the jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Greyhounds, so a change in possession. And Naugatuck with it, still down 8, 5:15 to play. So now Pena hands it off to nobody. Nearly a turnover. Pena cross-court pass to Kitchens. Now pull-up jumper, leaves it long, and a rebound for Turner, and he'll take it the length, his own. Now he drives past the defender, coast to coast, leaves it long, lots of contact. Now a long pass, Pena, 2 men to beat, takes him on, floats it up, no foul call, offensive rebound, and Smalls gets the follow and puts it in and cuts the lead to 6. Now Rodriguez drives in, 1 man to beat, nice pass inside. And Moreno lays it in for the deuce, and now another steal. Alex Turner with the steal and the score, and the lead just like that, back up to 10 for Career Academy. Nice interior passing, 4 passes, Pena wide open elbow 3, leaves it left, and now a rebound for Petaway. Petaway looks to push, drives in, protects the ball, and lays it in. So Keewan Petaway blows the lead out to 12. And it's a 6-0 run in the blink of an eye for the Spartans, as we'll take a timeout as Naugatuck will talk things over and look to settle things down. You're watching Waterbury High School basketball on DET Sports Media. Welcome back inside the booth on Berkeley Heights as we have a 12-point lead for the Career Academy Spartans coming out of the break. A 6-0 run in the blink of an eye as they are holding the leading scorers for Naugatuck so far in check. Pena yet to score in this period as they set up their offense. He has it up top. Now Kinchin's bad pass by the freshman. Turns it over, and Rodriguez looks to push. 2 men back for the Greyhounds. Lays it up, scoops it in for Anthony Rodriguez. So Rodriguez with his first field goal of the second quarter. As now Kinchin gets it back up to Sheehan, who's averaging 13.5 on the season. Just dropped 27 in their last game versus Berlin. As now a high arcing shot for Pena for his first bucket of the second quarter. He's up to 8, and the lead back to 12. His Career Academy now with Turner up top. Just checking into the game as Quapio is a long 3-ball off the rim twice, no good. Fight for it inside, tips it to himself as Zaire Moreno, who's heating up here in the second quarter, is now quickly up ahead. Sheehan draws the contact, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2 as Zaire Moreno. Tough foul call there as the offense initiated the contact but is rewarded. Head to the free throw line for 2. So as I mentioned, Sheehan to the line, normally a good free throw shooter. As the team a good free throw shooter, Sheehan buries the first one. But Sheehan had 27 points versus Berlin in their last game, averaging 13.5, really coming on strong the last few games. As he settles for the second and tries to convert on the pair and cannot. So 1 of 2 on the night for the team. There's now some nifty dribbling. Cross-court pass, Quapio with it, rises up, bad shot. Tipped out by the Spartans, and it'll go back the other way. Substitution. Back in is Massacott in for Kinchin for the Greyhounds, as now Sheehan will receive the inbound 94 feet from his own hoop and try to cut into this lead, which stands at 13 with 2.5 to play in the first half. As he crosses the timeline right to left. Thinks about another pull-up, now kicks it back. Sheehan, long 3, misses left. Tip out, gets his own miss off the tip out. Drives in, nice spin move inside, kicks it out, but it's rejected by Petaway. As now we have a foul in the back court on the Greyhounds, and Career Academy will retain possession. So Smith for Naugatuck picks up the foul, his second, team's second of the quarter. As Turner remains in the game, will walk it up, leading by 13 with 2:20 to play first half. Turner now drives left, hands it off. Nice pass inside, Rodriguez fall away, but it's rejected off the fingertips. But it comes out to Turner, who misses on the 3, and now quickly back the other way is the blazing speed of Pena, and it gets called for the offensive foul. Not sure about that call, but it goes the other way, as the layup will not count, as Eliezer Pena picks up his first foul of the night, and it'll go the other way for the Spartans. Under 2 to play. Turner walks it up. Waits for his move. Naugatuck now waits in a zone defense, it looks like. Now it's up 3 ball, misses, but another offensive rebound for the Spartans. Rodriguez, quick trigger 3, leaves it long, and a fight for the board, but Sheehan comes up with it. Sheehan harassed in the backcourt, and we have a foul on the Spartans. So we'll see who it's on with 93 seconds to play in the first half.
Foul number 3, Kewan Petaway, his second.
So Kewan Petaway picks up his second. And that's the 5th foul on the Spartans. So to the free throw line, Naugatuck goes. That's a costly foul because he was about 89 feet from the basket. And now he gets to walk and get a couple freebies. And that's Aaron Sheehan, who split the pair last time. Now settles for the first and cashes in on one. Into the game now is Robinson, the freshman guard for the Spartans, just checks into the game. As now Sheehan settles and fires and hits. So Sheehan up to 6 on the night. Half field goals, half free throws. Shooting 75% from the line. Is quickly back the other way is Turner. Checked tightly by Pena. Playing stifling defense, trying to create a turnover, and does. Sheehan one man to beat, drives up, misses the layup, and Rossi comes away with the board. Coach Mariano for Naugatuck arguing a goaltend because the glass was hit off of the layup, but nothing doing as we approach 65 seconds in the half. Hop step inside, layup no good, offensive tip in no good, another offensive board. And Dylan Rossi with the putback. And the lead back up to 13 under a minute. Quickly back the other way. Quick fire, no good from Sheehan. Misses on the 3 offensive board. Pena comes up with the ricochet, and now he has it up top. Goes right, now pulls it back. Back over to Sheehan, who waits. Now him and Pena play catch. Pena goes right, tries to make a move on the defender. Now skip pass, good extra pass to the corner. 3 balls up, no good. And away with it comes Moreno. Moreno now smartly pulls it back. Shot clock is off. We'll see if Career Academy holds for the last shot. Rossi comes up, sets the screen. Now fight for it. And it's last touch by the Greyhounds. 11 seconds to play first half. Massacott comes out into the game. Is Hall for the Greyhounds as Petaway comes back in for Rossi. As now side out, Turner will receive it. As he gets it in, Petaway receives it. 10 seconds to play first half. Drives in, stripped away by Sheehan, and a foul by Petaway. That's his 3rd, team's 6th. So it's 6.5 seconds to play first half. 2 free throws coming for the Greyhounds. And they'll try to cut into this lead even more before they head to the locker room for halftime. So now Sheehan back to the line for his 5th and 6th free throws of the quarter. As now he settles, shoots, and buries the first. As Axel Cologne checking into the game for the first time for the Spartans. As now Sheehan will settle, fire, and bury it. So he's connected on his last 4 free throws. He's 5 of 6. As Williams comes back in for the last shot of the half. Naugatuck extends their defense as now Williams receives it. Williams pushes off, drives in, 3 seconds, drives and kick. Fall away jumper, air mails it from the corner to Rodriguez, and that will do it for the first half. As the teams head to the locker room, Career Academy leading by 11, 38-27 over the visiting Naugatuck Greyhounds. Jeremiah Williams leading the way for the Spartans. He had 10 in the first quarter, and that was it for him. Second leading scorer is Zaire Moreno, who had 8 in the first half. And meanwhile, Anthony Rodriguez had a good showing, 6 points in the first half, and Alex Turner got on the board with 2. Meanwhile, on the other side, Eliza Pena leads the way for the Greyhounds with 8. Aaron Sheehan got things started. Actually, he has 8 as well, so a tie at the top for them. Meanwhile, Elias Smalls has 6 for the Greyhounds in the first half, and Malachi Kinchin had 5 first-quarter points and stayed right there. So once again, the lead for the Spartans going into the locker room, 38-27. We'll take a break and come back for the start of the second half. This is DET Sports Media bringing you Waterbury High School basketball on YouTube. Hello and welcome back inside the DET Media Broadcast booth up on the top of Berkeley Heights in Waterbury, Connecticut in the Career Academy Gymnasium, as after the first 16 minutes of play, the Career Academy Spartans leading the way 38-27, being led by their senior guard Jeremiah Williams, 10 first half points, 10 first quarter points. But it's a balanced scoring attack for the Spartans. 7 players on the score sheet. Only one in double figures, but a lot of scoring coming from the Spartans. Meanwhile, on the other side, some work to do for Naugatuck. They're not going anywhere. They are a scrappy bunch, but they have some work to do as their 2 leading scorers, both under double figures at 8 apiece. That being the junior guard Eliza Pena and the senior swingman Aaron Sheehan, both with 8 points. Sheehan only with 1 field goal, a deep 3 ball in the second quarter, and the rest done from the free throw line. But we are set to start the second half, Mackay Weaver right underneath us will inbound it to Jeremiah Williams, who's checked tightly right out of the gate by Pena as he uses that off arm to create some space, and we are off and running. Career Academy looking to build on their lead and get back in the win column, as wasting no time, up and in is Jeremiah Williams. Starting the second half the same way he started the game, burying a deep 3 in the lead up to 14, just 30 seconds into the third quarter. Pena waiting, some confusion on the play. He's now up top with it, looking to find some space. Bad pass right to the defender. Stepping in is Moreno. Moreno looking to take it coast to coast. Spin move. Kicks it out. Now driving in is Williams. He pulls up from the free throw line, elbow, and misses. And Naugatuck comes down with the rebound. Long pass up to Sheehan. Sheehan loses control off his knee, out of bounds. And an unforced turnover for the Greyhounds. And we'll head back the other way. Spartans ball. Crossing the timeline now, Williams, 13 on the night for Jeremiah as Rossi hands it back off to him. He'll try again from deep and bury it. Jeremiah Williams starting to heat up from deep, his second 3 ball of the half, 4th of the game, and the lead up to 44-27 is now trying to answer. No good is Pena, and ripping down the rebound is Moreno in traffic. Is now looking to push are the Spartans. Kicking it up ahead, nice breakaway. No good. Rossi with the rebound, back over to Williams. Spartans will reset, 23 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Now Rodriguez with it, starting the second half for the Spartans. Up top to Weavers, we have a whistle underneath. Offensive foul on the Spartans. That's on number 11, Zaire Moreno, his second. Team's first, as the refs picking and choosing when they want him to play, and the players can't quite figure out when that is. So now back left to right comes Pena. Pena looks to put a move on, hands it off to Sheehan. Sheehan drives it in, throws it off the backboard. Not sure if that was a pass or not, but it's corralled inside by Smalls, and he has the first bucket for the Greyhounds in the second half. So now Rossi receives the pass and gets into the offense, man-to-man defense for Naugatuck. Switching defense, Sheehan now on Williams. Williams makes a move. Now Rodriguez drives and kick. Step back 3, no good, leaves it long. Fight for the rebound, and it's off the feet of the Spartans, back the other way. Careful there, wasn't an over the back on Sheehan, but Career Academy losing the ball, and back the other way comes Naugatuck, trailing by 15, 5.5 to play, third quarter. Pena lazy pass to Sheehan. As now Sheehan to Smalls. Smalls waits for the screen but picks up his dribble. Drives in, working it around the horn, man-to-man defense. Nice jab step there, but airmails it inside. Blocked by Rossi. He'll get the rebound quickly. Will come back the other way. Now with Moreno. Moreno looking to drive into some contact. Corner 3 balls up off the back iron, no good, but another rebound for Moreno. Rodriguez pulls up on the nail. Now gets it to Moreno up top. Moreno drives right through contact, fights through it, and buries the bucket. So Zaire Moreno into double figures. That's his 10th point of the night. Quickly back the other way, Pena. Pump fake, Sheehan. Free throw line jumper is good. So Sheehan, the first Greyhound in double figures. He's up to 10. And the lead back to 15, 4.5 to play. Rodriguez crosses the timeline. Rejects the screen, now takes his man one-on-one. Wise decision, Anthony Rodriguez with the bucket. His 8th of the night, lead back up to 17. Sheehan back the other way. Man-to-man defense for the Spartans. Now a quick trigger three up, no good, misses the rim altogether. And a rebound for Weaver. He comes back the other way himself. Nearly travels there. Now gets it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pulls up with the screen. Back iron, no good off the shot clock. Out of bounds. Shot will not count.
Checking the game for the Spartans, number 10, Axel Cologne.
Substitutions. Cologne in the game for the Spartans. Kinchin in for the Greyhounds. Also in is Smith for the Greyhounds. As now Pena with it. Pena drives middle. Pulls it back. Sheehan, quick trigger three, up no good. Fight for the board. And we have an over the back call. That time going on Elias Smalls, his second. Team's first of the half. So they call that over the back, but at the other end, another similar play. Not called, so it's going both ways. It's now 3.5 to play. Rodriguez crossed the timeline, getting into the offense. Now is Petaway. That was Weaver. Weaver misses, tries to get it out, fight for it. As the breakaway tried to materialize for the Greyhounds. Contact, knocked out of bounds by Cologne. And the Greyhounds will keep possession. Turner checking back into the game, giving Rodriguez a blow, as now Pena will receive the inbound, trailing by 17, 3:13 to play. They do a weave up top, and now into their offense they come, man-to-man defense waiting. Kinchin drives, kicks, corner. Pena now at the free throw line, elbow, misses. Fight for the rebound. Naugatuck comes up with it. Pulling it back out is Small, shot clock reset. Now at 30, bunch of moves inside. One too many, but draws the contact. And Smalls will head to the charity stripe for two.
Spartans foul number 10.
So Cologne just checked into the game, his first foul of the night.
His first, team second.
Is now to the free throw line, Elias Smalls for his first two of the night. First one's up and good with another one coming. Back into the game, Kwan Petaway back into the game for the first time in this second half as he gives Weaver a rest. As the second free throw for Smalls is up and good. So perfect from the line for him. As mentioned earlier, a good free throw shooting team are the Greyhounds. In the backcourt now receiving it is Turner. He crosses the timeline. Tries to make his move. Kinchin guarding. Now Petaway drives middle, spins. Nice step through, up, contact, and one. Kwan Petaway with the bucket and a chance for and one. So Kinchin, the freshman, picks up his first foul of the night, second team. And Petaway steps to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. As a substitution into the game is Quapio, as he gives Jeremiah Williams a rest. Williams 6 points in the quarter, 2 threes early. As now Petaway, shot is up and good, so completes the three-point play. And now the lead back up to 18, largest of the night for the Spartans. 2.5 to play, third quarter, as Kinchin nearly traveled with it, back over to Pena. Pena waves off his man, tries to take his man one-on-one. Now crosses over, hesitation, pull up, airmails it. Sheehan, offensive board, gets it blocked. We have a late foul call. I believe So a late call on Rossi, his second. So Sheehan will head to the free throw line for a pair to try to cut the lead to 16. First one is up and no good, so misses on the first. His second miss from the line tonight as Zaire Moreno checks in for Dylan Rossi. The senior will take a seat. As Moreno, the junior, having a big night tonight on the boards. Double-figure rebounds, double-figure points. That's a double-double, folks. As now Quapio receives it as the pressure in the backcourt for Naugatuck. They pull it back. It's just straight man-to-man. 2:06 to play. Quapio receives it. He'll wait up top, 25 on the shot clock. Switching defense for the Greyhounds. Now Turner thinks about it. Now back over to Quapio. Quapio waves off his man. Now driving, good defense. Step through, a lot of contact, no call. Offensive rebound, up and in for Moreno. Another rebound, another bucket for Zaire. He's having a big night, and the lead is 19. Quickly back the other way. Pena high off the glass and in. So Eliza Pena is in double figures. His first bucket of the second half. He's up to 10. The lead's 17, minute and a half. Score table has 2. We'll see who wins that battle at the end of the night. But Turner will head to the free throw line for a pair. As a hush falls over the building. First free throw up and leaves it short, no good.
Checking the game for Naugatuck number 23, Corone Hall.
As now a substitute into the game. Kieron Hall, the junior, steps in. As now Turner settles for the second, up and good, so he splits the pair. And now quickly back the other way, Sheehan. Sheehan looks to make a move, drives, kick, man in the open. There was Pena, he airmails it long. Pena receives the offensive rebound and now pulls it back out. Shot clock didn't reset, 20 to shoot. Pena will play up top. Now at the nail, drives into the paint. Kicks it out. 3 balls up, just checked into the game. No good was Hall, but another offensive board for the Greyhounds, trailing by 18. Thinking about the give and go, gets it back is Pena. Pena pulls back, 27 to shoot. Now he pulls up from the elbow, misses, and another offensive board for the Greyhounds. Shot clock still in play as there's 35 on the game clock. Corner 3, no good. Another offensive board for the Greyhounds. This time around, though, shot clock is off. We'll see if they hold for 1. Now we have a foul up top, contact on the hand check as Kinchin was driving. As Axel Cologne picks up his second of the evening. He checks out of the game. And now Weaver coming back into the game. Not in the bonus yet. Next one will put him in, but sort of a moot point with 25 seconds remaining. Shot clock off in the quarter. There's a near backcourt violation there by Sheehan. He's able to get the ball on the right side of the court. 20 seconds now, Pena with it. He'll wait, pull for the last shot. They think about running the play. Cross-court pass, Sheehan. Sheehan now Kitchen in the corner, drives in, strong take, gets his own miss. Kitchen now up top, driving in. Couple of passes, 3 seconds to shoot, a lot of contact. Pena floats it up, no good, and that will do it for the end of 3 as the Spartans open up the lead to 18, 54 to 36. As we'll take a quick break and come back for the start of the final frame. This is Waterbury Boys High School basketball on DET Sports Media. Welcome back inside the DET Sports Media Broadcast booth in the warm Career Academy Gymnasium as we get ready to start the final frame of basketball tonight. As the Career Academy Spartans opened up to an 18-point lead in that third quarter, so whatever halftime speech Coach Ronan O'Leary had for his Spartans, it worked. Now starters in for both sides with the exception of Turner in for the Spartans. Now Naugatuck with possession, trying to work it around. Bad pass, but Pena comes up to it. Pena crossover, two ball, no good, but another offensive board for the Greyhounds as they retrieve it in the back court. Now inside, drive through contact is Sheehan. Sheehan will head to the free throw line for a pair. Foul on the Spartans on Zaire Moreno, his third. Team's first as the fouls reset. So Career Academy on their way to getting back in the win column, losing two of their last three as Sheehan misses the first of two. Career Academy got off to a hot start, 6-1, before dropping two of their next three. As the second free throw is good for Sheehan. As now pressure in the backcourt trying to get back into this as Naugatuck leads 17. Turner breaks the press, crosses the timeline, gets right into the paint. Now driving in, contact, shot is up, no good on the layup, but Weaver will head to the free throw line for a pair.
Naugatuck foul number 23, Ron Hall, his first, team's first, at the line, shooting.
So that foul is on Hall, the junior, his first of the night, first on the team. Up and settling is Weaver, hits the first, so nails the first free throw of the night for Mackay. The Career Academy losing their last game. It was supposed to be a home game, but circumstances due to the weather sent that game over to Meriden at Platt Tech as the second free throw up no good, and another rebound up for Moreno as he retrieves it in the corner. Pestered, and we have a jump ball call. Or excuse me, what is the call? And a timeout by Weaver. So a smart play there. Sorry, that was Moreno with the timeout in the corner to keep possession for the Spartans. We'll take a quick break, come back at the end of that. This is DET Sports Media. Second horn sounds and the teams break their huddle. Corner out of bounds or inbounds for the Spartans as they keep possession. 31 on the shot clock off the missed free throw. Now three ball up, no good. Put back is for guess who? Zaire Moreno. Off the missed three by Williams is now quickly back the other way. Pena, but he loses it out of bounds. Turnover. Going back to the Spartans, lead up to 20, largest of the night for Career Academy. As they'll inbound at 90 feet from their basket, a minute elapsed, final quarter of play as Turner comes back with it. Turner makes a move, drives middle, pull-up jumper right inside the free throw line is good. So Alex Turner, first bucket of the second half for him. He has 3 points in the half. For one free throw, and now he comes up with the board off of the sheet or off of the Pena miss. Picks up his dribble, now gets it to Williams. Williams drives, nice move inside, but misses the layup. And Sheehan comes away with it for the Greyhounds. Looks to make his move, drives in, finger roll layup, leaves it long off the back heel. Rebound once again by Moreno. We have a jump ball call. Possession arrow favors Career Academy.
Number 0.
Sincere Black into the game for the first time for Naugatuck, as he'll give Hall a breather. 6.5 to play. Moreno, who's had a monster night, inbounds it, gets it to Williams, and Williams crosses the timeline, checked tightly, but uses that off arm a little bit too much and picks up his third foul of the night. as Pena went flying, sold it well to the ref, and the ref bought it. So now a turnover, 6:19 to play, 22-point lead for the Spartans, largest of the night, as each lead from here on out will be the largest as long as they keep building on it. And now Sheehan crosses the timeline. Pena, who's had a rough night, barely into double figures, hasn't scored yet in this fourth quarter, nearly 2 minutes gone. Now driving in, through contact, good finish with English as Smalls, and he'll get the bucket and the foul. He'll head to the line for a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. Foul on Turner, his first of the evening, as Rodriguez checks in for him.
Number 1, Anthony Rodriguez, at the line for the three-point play. Number 12, Elias Moss.
So now Rossi, the senior, checking back in. Rossi giving Weaver a break, 6:04 to play. But Career Academy getting back into the winning column, it would seem. As at the line now, Smalls, free throw up, no good, so cannot connect on the three-point play. Guess who on the rebound? Moreno. He drops it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes on the defense, now pulls it back, no rush now. Naugatuck on the other side. They've got to pick things up, having a rough go at it, as we have a kickball on the offensive end. But Naugatuck now 5-9, presumably about to fall to 5-10. Still some ways to go as Pena with some pressure defense on the inbound pass, but Williams comes up with it. Williams drives right, feeds it inside to his big man, Rossi, who gets it right back to him. Nice pump fake, tries to fit up the three ball, but it's no shot. Foul came on the floor. On the contest there by Smith, his fourth. But Naugatuck having a rough go at on the offensive end tonight. Now losers of 3 straight if this final holds tonight. They've lost now 4 of their last 5 if this result holds, as well as a side out. But still plenty of time for head coach John Mariano to right the ship before March. But the clock is ticking as the NVL tournament has nice move inside by Williams. As Williams with his first bucket of the fourth quarter, But the NVL tournament beginning on February 21st as Rodriguez breakaway off the steal and hits the layup. So everybody getting in on the scoring in the fourth quarter now for the Spartans. Balanced scoring attack for them. 8 players have played, 7 have scored. It's now Sheehan drives in, whips it around, but a travel call on the pivot. So a turnover there on Naugatuck, and he'll go back the other way for the Spartans with 5:04 remaining in the game. Williams receives the inbounds, but with the tournament less than a month away, as the NVL tournament once again kicks off February 21st, as Rodriguez, nice step through floater, leaves it short, but gets his own miss. Relentless inside, tries to fit it into a tight window, but it's stolen away by Naugatuck as they come back the other way, 4.5 to play. Tries to fit it in, nice fill of the lane there by Smalls, and with the offhand lays it in and cuts the lead to 22. Steal there by Pena, throws it off Rodriguez, and it'll stay on this side of the court. So a steal, turnover by the Spartans, and Naugatuck gets possession back, 4.5 to play. Inbounding it side out in front of his own bench is Black. Pena will receive it. Down 22, he drives and kicks. Now Sheehan, step back, shot over Rossi, leaves it short, and Williams comes down with the rebound. Williams looks to push, now pulls up from the nail and buries it. So Jeremiah Williams having a good shooting night tonight. He's up to 20 on that shot. 4 minutes to play, lead is 14. Tough pass inside, but we have a foul on Petaway. That's going to be his team's fourth. And in the act of shooting, Smalls will head to the free throw line to add to his total.
Spartans foul on number 3, Kevon Petaway, his team's fourth at the line. Shooting 2 for Naugatuck, number 12, Elias Smalls.
So Smalls airmails the first shot.
Checking the game for the
No
Spartans,
good.
number 14,
He has one more, though, as now Massacott checks in for
number 30.
the Greyhounds. Marcellus Robinson in for the Spartans. Second free throws up, rattles in and out, no good.
And now Spartans ball.
And the Spartans will get possession off the ricochet.
Number 23,
Smalls comes out of the game, and now Hall back in for the Greyhounds. Pressure defense extended for the Greyhounds, trailing by 24. 3.5 to play. Now Robinson crosses the timeline. Robinson waits, now gets it over to Moreno. Moreno and Rossi, two-man game. Rossi inside, nice hesitation. Can't miss the layup, gets his own miss, and lays it in. So Dylan Rossi, 8 points on the night, nearly at double figures. Trying to split the defense there was Pena, cannot. 3-on-1 break for the Spartans, and Rodriguez with the second bucket of the fourth quarter. Near steal there for the Spartans. Backcourt pressure there by Robinson, and Rossi comes up with the steal. 4-on-2, kicks it out. Moreno, three ball, no good, gets his own miss. Drives in, stripped away, Rodriguez, cross-court pass. Why not? Williams, three ball, long off the glass, no good. And we have a timeout on the floor as we have mass substitutions for both teams. 28-point lead, 3:02 to play, as both teams will empty the benches and get their subs in. So for Naugatuck, it's Sincere, Black, Owen Massacott, Malachi Kinchin, Smith, and Hall for the Greyhounds. Quapio into the game for the Spartans, as well as Sean Bigby. Let's not forget about Axel Cologne, who's into the game. Again, and now with the ball is Daniel Levy. Levy driving, now backs his defender in, fall away, spaceline jumper is good. So Daniel Levy, the senior, comes in and hits a fall away bucket to balloon the lead to 30. So now Naugatuck trying to answer back. Levy with the poke away, gets the steal. Numbers if he hurries, gets it up ahead. Now Robinson mishandles the ball, gets it inside, through contact, no good. Fight for his own miss, he's got it. No call there, he pokes it out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Spartans, but Bigby with a battle inside, padding his rebounding stats with 2:12 to play, fourth quarter, and he'll inbound it underneath. Slaps the ball, bounce pass inside, Robinson. Tried floating it inside, but what's the call here? Out of bounds. As now the Spartans will float it up top and Quapio will receive. Now Levy tries to get by his defender, nearly poked away. Levy drives right, now bounce pass to the elbow. Bigby driving, thought about cocking it back, but takes the easy route and lays it in with his offhand and buries the bucket. Now inside through contact, answering right back is Kinchin. As now under 2 minutes to play. It's a matter of running out the clock here as Levy once again with his second bucket of the game, shooting 100% from the field as Levy buries the bucket from mid-range. Now the lead's up to 32. 1:18 to play. Corner three ball for the Greyhounds off the back heel. No good. Offensive board for the Greyhounds. Now fighting inside and in is Smith for the bucket. And he gets it in for two. And now slicing through the defense. Bigby misses the layup. Now Quapio straight away. Three is up and in. Cesar Quapio with the bucket from straight away. More subs coming in for the Spartans. And the lead is 33. Under a minute to play. As Kayvon Stevenson checking into the game for the first time. The sophomore is now making a move, poked away from behind. It'll remain here with the Greyhounds. So at the moment, as it stands, Career Academy will move to 8-3 on the year. With the tournament coming up, they qualify for states with this win. So a big win here for Ronan O'Leary. Meanwhile, on the other side, Naugatuck looking to fall to 5-10. As they have some work to do to try to make the state tournament, as the shot is off the glass, no good. Offensive board is put in by Kieron Hall, as now a bad pass steal, and now up ahead Hall nearly turns it over. Massacott tries hop stepping inside, poked away, and it'll stay here with Naugi underneath. 17 seconds to play, but Naugatuck now 5-10. As this result will hold. Now 3 straight losses for the Greyhounds, looking to right the ship. A lot of work to do. This game won't do well for their averages. It's now a steal breakaway, trying to fit it in there. Now Robinson collects and gets it in. So Marcellus Robinson, another Spartan to score, and that will do it for tonight. Final score. The Waterbury Career Academy Spartans 80, the Naugatuck Greyhounds 47. Career Academy moves to 8-3 on the year. Naugatuck 5-10. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick break and come back with the totals here in the Career Academy Gymnasium. Stay right there. We'll come back. We're going to take a quick break in the DET broadcast booth to add up the totals. Welcome back inside the DET Sports Media broadcast booth. We're going to go through the totals here. Final score once again, 80-47. Career Academy over the Naugatuck Greyhounds. Leading scorer for the Career Academy Spartans, Jeremiah Williams, but player of the game goes to Zaire Moreno. Double-digit rebounds, 16 points. That's a double-double in my books, folks, as double-digit players for the Spartans. That's 11 players for the Spartans got on the score sheet. Meanwhile, tough night for Naugatuck. 47 points under their season average of 56. 3 players in double figures. Leading scorer Eliza Pena normally averages 16 a game, held to 10, only 2 second-half points. Aaron Sheehan, 12 points on the night, held to 4 points in the second half. Second half belonged to Elias Smalls for the Greyhounds. He had 8 in the second half of his 14. Only 6 players to score for the Greyhounds. A tough night as they drop 3 straight now and will look to right the ship. Meanwhile, Career Academy back to their winning ways off of their 1-game losing streak. Now they've won 2 of their last 4, dropping to Crosby and Platt, but winning versus Woodland and now Naugatuck as they look to right the ship as the tournament season fast approaches. So once again, thank you for joining us here on YouTube. This is the DET Sports Media broadcast booth. I'm Dave Woodruff. I appreciate you joining me here on this cold night but it was hot action here in the gymnasium. We'll see you next time for Waterbury Boys High School Basketball. This is DET Sports Media on YouTube.